Y'all, somebody find Drewski for me. Somebody tag Drewski. One thing you can't do, Drewski, that little white boy skit was cool. I ain't lying, but one thing you can't do is some white ends you ain't gonna never run off the block. I'm just gonna keep a G with you. Chop. Yeah, Drewski. Sometimes that white end shit be really real. That skit was cool and all, but so much you just can't get rid of. Someone you just can't run us off the block, baby. That shit don't work like that. It was cool when I seen it. Y'all make sure Drewski see this. Some white ends, baby. It is what it is. Untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Put this shit in your video, champ. Yeah. Jamming that shit.
I'm not tripping. But hold on, I had to come to the store to show y'all this. Okay. It says magic soap peppermint. And then this creepy on the inside. And they've changed literally the brand. Like, I could have swore it used to be Pure Castle bar soap. But it used to say Pure Castle soap. And now it says magic soap with this weird on the inside. Now, let me show y'all what I bought like a while ago. Now, this was like the original Pure Castle soap. Nothing on the inside. Like, I was literally taking a shower and the bottle caught my eye and I looked on the inside. That scared the hell out of me. What is going on, Dr. Bronas? I just thank God for like my discernment and just me being spiritually aware, because what the is going on? Like, what is going on? Magic stuff. I don't play with nothing magic. Nothing. So that'll be the last time I buy that. And forgive me, God, for using the bottle that I used that had that on there. Because what?
We are tired of being overworked and underpaid. We want to be treated just like the other co-workers, the ones that do not look like us. We want fair justice in this place. Publix spends a lot of money on its reputation. So if you guys have the reputation that you're treating your employees with kindness, dignity, and respect, then you guys need to stand on that on an everyday basis.
You're no good. Treat your workers like you should.
I love Publix. I am employed at Publix. I love the people. I feel that people of color be treated any kind of way. People of color, of my color, get treated the worst. I watch it. I've seen it. And it's not right. I'm not going to accept that.
Hey, Publix! Treat your workers like you should.
What's your age?
So your mom should have told you don't ask a female how old she is.
Why is that a problem, though?
Because I'm old.
You're not old. You're seasoned. You're vintage.
Okay, I'm 34.
And you?
33.
Are you ladies single?
I'm very much single.
Single now.
Do you feel like dating is more challenging as a black woman than it would to be any woman of a lighter skin tone?
Nope. Because I get Caucasian men, I get Asian men, I get African American men, I get all types of different ethnic groups that's willing to take care of me and be my significant other or a husband or boyfriend, but I don't condone to it because I know what I want. I know what I was raised to accept, and I have not met that guy yet.
I do think in this society sometimes it does present a little bit of challenges. I haven't had many because I have had a very successful, very long marriage at a point. And I love black men. I just don't know if they love us all the time. Black men, I do believe, treat other cultures a little bit differently. I don't know what it is, but I do believe sometimes that they are a little bit more gentle with other races of women.
So if LeBron James doesn't win another ring and he retires 4-6, y'all telling me this man is the GOAT? He started out better than Michael. 10 straight finals visits, but he only won 4 of them. That's what y'all celebrating? The fact that he got there but didn't win it? He took a bum Cavs team to the finals, but he didn't win it. So what are you celebrating? MJ took a coke-infested bum Bulls team to the playoffs when he had no help. scored 63 in Boston Garden, so that Larry Bird said he's God in disguise. And MJ went up against 5 Hall of Famers: Dennis Johnson, Kevin McHale, Robert Parrish, Larry Bird, and Bill Walton. MJ had no help, and he still scored 63 in Boston Garden. A la, he's God in disguise from Larry the Legend. Michael retired 6-0. The Wizards. We know that was him scratching a basketball itch. But he retired 6-0. Never saw a Game 7 in the finals. Never lost in the finals. Perfection. And y'all are celebrating 4 and 6? You young goofy motherfucker with this new math. It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Would you rather have a big dick that works sometimes, 4 and 6, fellas, or an average dick that works all the time, 6-0? Choose wisely.
What's up, y'all? So, I just got out the hospital. I'm getting ready to go see my son in ICU. 3 p.m. today, a tornado came through Henry County, Locust Grove, Atlanta. I lost my house. I lost everything in it. And thank God I'm still living. I survived the tornado. My son, he survived. I'm doing a video to let y'all know right now, man, cherish life as much as you can. Like, we was just, me and my son had a beautiful day today. Big Tigger show, we was with Snoop from the Wild, we was chilling. And 3 o'clock today, a split second, my house is gone. I just got out the hospital. I got this bruise on my head. I wish I could replace the pain with my son, though. I wish he was the one that was doing the video and I was still in ICU. But I just got my phone back because I just crawled through where I was. And luckily, the phone wasn't broke. I found it. But anything else, I don't have. Thank you, Jehovah God, man, for sparing my life today. That I survived the tornado. That shit real. This ain't no movie. This shit ain't no funny style. This gangster. If my neighbor house up, all that. But this bounce back gotta be different. Shout out to all my neighbors in my neighborhood who ran to my rescue. My son was thrown 300 feet out of his room. And I was sitting on my bed and I heard the wind and I felt the everything and was wrapped up in the damn covers. Shout out to the police officer out here, man, who said we survived it. But this is from watching your house be built from the ground up in 2020 to 5 years later, that gone, everything gone. I'll tap back in with y'all soon.
I just want to say that, I get that people grow up around the black community, around black people. That's great. That's cool, right? Whatever. But I'm very much sick and tired of those who feel that they're just automatically, like, it's a difference. I'll put it to you like this. It's a difference between somebody who was literally raised by a black family. I'm talking about you're in the household, they adopted you, all that. It's a complete difference, right? I ain't talking about them. Not talking about them at all. I'm talking about specifically the people who just grew up around. You're not in the household, you're not raised by black people, you're not having a black experience, you don't have any, you're just around. And because they're around and because other black people out there obviously accept those people, they have this type of attitude and this type of arrogance directly about it. And it's very weird. It's the exact same thing in reverse if you see somebody black and they do the exact same photo op where they're just around a whole bunch of white folks showing the camera like, yeah, this is me, this is my friends, this is what we're about, this is what we do, this is how we get down. Yeah, guys, right? It's that whole type of deal. It's weird. It's weird. If these are just your people, whatnot, or whatever, then cool, just let it be that. I'm not sure what you're specifically trying to show us on social media. You're acting like you're some type of an anomaly, and you're not. There's a great deal of many, way too many of you to be exact, that exist. But again, you can only blame that on those in that black community that allow these things to specifically take place. And the most pressing part, the main issue about this, that again, this is how you know that people don't really know where to belong and where not to belong. He called himself, that dude has to, I know he's older than me, that dude has to be in his 50s, right? And he called himself a YN. Never in your lifetime. And this is why I keep trying to sit up there and tell black people, like, yo, y'all got to start checking these people out here, man. You got to start checking these people out here. There's no way in the world you as a old white man is sitting up here on social media calling yourself a white. You're not a part of any of those demographics. You're not young and you're not black. You're not black and you're not young. You're not even anywhere close to even be a part of that generation to even reach out and try to touch the branding of YN. This is what I be talking about. And I can only blame the black people in those communities for allowing these people to speak in this type of manner. You wouldn't have them or let them say words any other type of way. But now what it is that they got some type of like, oh, they got a little cosign. Now they just going to start saying any and everything. He basically said it without saying it. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I feel like it's to the point a lot of times that these people out here, they just ignore what it is that these people are doing instead of actually paying attention and want to directly have a conversation about it. Like I said, at the end of the day, I can only blame the black people in those communities and other ones that allow people like this to move the way that they just so happen to move. Crazy work. But this is why I said before, I'm not trying to hear people later on who ain't never see this as an issue and who ain't never want to bring it up or talk about it. I ain't trying to see them talk about some type of stuff later on. Because if you ain't going for the small situations and the problems, don't start talking on the big one. Yeah, this is what I like to tell a lot of people. First, I want to say this. Much love, respect, and appreciation to that father. I'm happy that his family is safe. The most that they got is a couple of scrapes and bruises, but other than that, everybody's alive, which means that you guys can rebuild. You guys can have another memory of, the house of old, and then you can watch the house of new be rebuilt. And, you can start having brand new memories in that one with your family as a whole. This is one of the reasons why I try to tell people to be grateful and to be thankful for everything that you have at the moment in time that you have it. Because a lot of times in life, we tend to forget. We tend to have a lapse. We tend to take a lot of things for granted. In a lot of instances, we think that we will have things forever. We think that as soon as it's built, it's going to be here up in, grandkids are going to have a great grandkids and, and things of that nature. But life has a way of changing a lot of plans. Somebody made a great quote where they said that man makes plans, God laughs, right? Basically, and this is just me giving, my example of it, or my description. Basically stating that no matter what plans you think you have, those are not the true plans at all. Because God has plans. He has a roadway and everything laid out for you. That is the actual blueprint. Those are the actual plans, that are there. You just don't know it or understand it. And when you think that you have something concrete, something will come through in order to disrupt what it is that you're doing, because maybe that's not the road, that's not the path that you should have specifically been on, or maybe the trajectory of whatever is taking place is going to lead you on the path that you're supposed to be on, right? Like I said, hopefully with this video, a lot of people will take into an account. They will look at the totality of their situation. People will have a different understanding on how fragile, how simple life is, and how important everything you have at this moment in time is very precious. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.